I'm Dave Logan with Omix-ADA. We own a variety of brands, Omix-ADA, Rugged Ridge, Precision Gear, Alloy USA, and a few others as well. We've been in business for over 20 years, and we specialize in Jeep aftermarket parts. We're the largest in the world, and so we have a vintage collection of Jeeps that we use for a variety of reasons, mainly to protect the legacy and the heritage and the history of the vehicles. So we have 31 vehicles in our collection right now, ranging from 1941 all the way up to modern day 2015, actually 2016. And so we have a few of them here at SEMA. We're showing them. Each year we bring a few different ones. Behind you, you're going to see a farm Jeep. 1946, early version with a column shift, which in itself is pretty rare. And we were lucky enough to find this. It's got all kinds of farm implements on it. After the war, after World War II, these vehicles were used on farms. Willys was looking for a new market, and the GIs came home having driven Jeeps during the war, so this was an easy transition for them. And in essence, it's a cheap tractor. It's got dual front tires, dual rear tires. It's got the sickle bar mower that you see behind me. It's got a buzz saw in the back for cutting firewood. It's got a PTO winch, so if they got stuck, they could pull themselves out. An air compressor, a welder, and a tow bar. So it's kind of like a Swiss Army knife on wheels. It's pretty cool. And we have a variety of other ones as well that you'll see in a moment. Each has its unique heritage and history and purpose. All right, well, this is a 1955 Willys Pickup. We have a whole collection of vehicles, as you know. And so I've had to find reproduction parts. We offer a number of parts for this vehicle. And so we've just prepared it for SEMA. This one's a little bit rare in that it's got the 6-cylinder Super Hurricane engine in it. And as part of my restoration process, I was lucky enough to find that Coker has the tires. Sometimes that's the hardest thing to find. On the farm Jeep we just spoke about, I had original tires and they were so dry rotted I couldn't use them. So at any rate, finding the horn buttons and the flooring and all these different parts is a challenge, and it's kind of fun doing the research and finding it. So this is a 1955 FC150. They're kind of interesting. Most people don't know that they really are a Jeep. It's got the Firestone cross-country tires in it. It was used for a variety of purposes on the farms and around towns. Interestingly, people would make tow trucks out of these. The service stations, back when they used to actually do service, would go out and tow customers into town and then do the repairs. So this is one of our prized Jeeps. This is a 1978 Jeep J10 pickup, and they aren't exactly rare, but what's interesting about this is it has 2,400 original miles on it. It is a time capsule. It is original as you can get. And so what we do with them is we look at the parts and the fitment to make sure that what we're producing is accurate and test fitted and so forth. Our tech people are, really use these as kind of a rolling test bed, if you will. So it's got the original tires on it from 1978. It was ordered with a Levi interior, which was only available for a few years, so it's pretty cool. Back in the 70s, that was the thing. It's got a huge honking 360 V8 in it from the factory. And it's got low range and four-wheel drive, of course. And so it's pretty cool. We have the build sheet. We have all the original documents from when it was bought at the dealership, what each option cost. So we're pretty lucky to have it. All right, so this is our fire truck, one of our fire trucks. This is a CJ7. This was used actually in Texas. It's a brush truck. And what we mean by that is there's a water tank in the back that they would fill up at the fire station and go out and put out small forest fires, brush fires along the side of the road or out in fields. The Jeep could go anywhere that a large fire truck could not. So it's totally self-contained. And so this is in its original condition. Everything works from the bubblegum lights on the roof rack to the the PA sirens. All of it still works. It's a lot of fun. All right, well, this is a 1947 Willis CJ 2A. It's a true fire truck in that you have to connect to a fire hydrant. So in the back here is the old-fashioned, fire hoses. Up front is a pump. They only made about 200 of these, and of course they have the fire rack, ladder on the rack, and so forth. But this is original. It's got the original paint, original patina. It runs and drives beautifully, and we're very, very lucky to have it. Well, you've seen some of the vehicles in our Jeep collection, and I want you to know that we also make accessories and replacement parts for the modern new Wranglers as well. You can see behind me some of the vehicles that are all fixed up with bumpers and winches and hoods and wheels and all the fun accessories that keep the Jeep passion alive. And so I just appreciate you coming by and spending a few minutes with us and seeing what we have.